And now it comes to what would I give the grade for the Cowboys currently? Now, they said that this, they'll do everything they can to acquire talent. Acquiring talent is 365 days, 7 day a week, 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24-hour a day proposition. That's what Jones just said. Stephen Jones, I believe, said that. How do I feel? What grade would I give the Cowboys for their off-season activity? Initially, when it started the offseason, we were still a little bit jaded and hurt and victimized from the all-in last year. Yep, we were. And so when the firing of Michael McCarthy, Michael from Pittsburgh, and then the Jones started talking, we were like, you're just talking. And then you started seeing them be more active than they were a year ago, but they weren't active with high-level caliber players. They were just active. They were just outside. Because if we're being honest, they didn't have enough players to legally field a football team. So they had to add bodies to the mix. So they went and got some other guys that were being able to add bodies to the mix. Nothing that really excited me or made me want to call home about or give me that hope that I was talking about or Michael Irvin was talking about. Just, a piece here, a piece there. Rotational. Okay. We like our guys. And then the draft happened. So I wasn't really pleased with the offseason addition. And I knew that they were just they had to fill spots. They lost a lot of guys. They had to fill spots. I think it was like 22 or 23, 24 free agents at the end of last year they had. That's a pretty good chunk of your team. Then there might be a third of your team going. So then they get to the draft, and I had who I wanted, like everyone else. Everyone else, you watch the tape, and you begin to fall in love with players and how they fit and all that kind of. Everybody has their guesses and all that kind of stuff. And then I like Emeka Egbuka. That's fine. Other people like other players. And then they proceeded to go through their draft and get Tyler Booker and get D-Easy and get Ravel and others and Jalen Blue. And there you go. Okay. Not it wasn't many splash names in the draft. Some early. But boy, this is a solid draft, man. They address some of the needs that they have. They got some good quality players, good quality humans. And you thought to yourself, okay, all right, not bad. Offseason was a little bit dull, but they were active. The draft was really good. Don't know if guard at 12 was the sexiest pick, but that's okay. That's okay if Tyler, the hell is his name? Booker, if he is promising for the next 8 to 10 years and he gets you 5 or 6 Pro Bowls, I get it. I'm with it. And at that time I was like, I'm like a C plus grade after the draft, I said C plus ish, C. And they made the definitive statement that they weren't done. I thought, I'll raise my hand. I thought it was some bull. I thought it was just like them talking again. And we may give you a player, but it's going to be one of those here, man, damn, shut up. Oh, we hear y'all talking all off season. We need. And they just give you one of them here, man, damn picks. They good for that. But they saw an opportunity to acquire a really good player, and they did. And that too should be applauded for the Joneses, whether it's Steven or Jerry or whoever the hell it is. It should be applauded. They did a good. Good boy. They did a good job. They went and got better. That's what you want in the offseason. You want to get better. You don't want to stay the same. You want to get better. And they took those steps, even if the steps weren't steps that I necessarily agreed with, but there were steps nonetheless that got them to a place where I'm like, you know what? I'm at a B now. B minus, whatever I said. I think I said it earlier. B or B minus. Now, does this move for George Pickens put the Cowboys in Super Bowl contention? No. I don't know if this moves put them in winning the NFC East championship contention. It makes them better. It gives them a chance. And honestly, you can leave with the pretty lady, but it makes it more difficult to leave with the pretty lady if you're not invited to the party. Getting in the party is the battle. Leaving with the pretty lady is the reward. But you got to get in the club first. You got to get in the club first. You got to find a way to get in VIP. That's where they at. Yeah, that's where they at. They in VIP. So the Cowboys making moves like this gives them an opportunity to get in the club, to be in the conversation. And football is a funny, funny lady. A lot of things can happen. The ball can bounce your way. I'm not looking for some, as my high school coach used to say, some effing magic. I'm not looking for that. But I'm also saying that I've been around long enough and I've seen long enough that things happen that you don't expect. No one expected Dak Prescott to take off running and he pulled his hamstring from the bone. So that thing that can happen. Washington could fall off. I'm not wishing, knock on wood, injury on Jaden Daniels or Jalen Hurts or who's the quarterback in New York? Russell Wilson or I do want to see Jameis play. So that means Russ getting. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Just Russ play basketball. We can get Jameis in there. That's going to be comedy. But you never know what can happen. The way injuries hit the team last year can hit another team. And you can find yourself in a position. But you got to get in the club if you're going to leave with the pretty lady. If you're not in the club, it makes it very difficult. Not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying it makes it more difficult. This move helps get them past the velvet rope. At least gets you into the club. The bouncer lets you into the club. The bouncer is like, hey, let me see your ID. And you actually get in the other side of the door. Now that you're in there, now you can swing at all the pretty ladies all you want. You might get some no's. You might get some rejection. You just need one. And that when the lights come on, she ain't ugly. That's what the Cowboys need to do. Add pieces, add talent, and get into the club. Once you're in the club, anything can happen. But if you don't acquire the proper talent in this league, you won't even be in the general admission line. The Cowboys, with this one, they inside the club. They inside the club with this one. Now, if there's more that can come, Breece Hall trade for running back or Nick Chubb or, you're going to get another wide receiver. I know that Gabe Davis was a guy who got released from the Jacksonville Jaguars. This puts you in a much better position. And also, I'm going to say about this. Tolbert and Flournoy and Mingo and all you other guys. The numbers got a little bit smaller. I don't know if they're going to keep 5 receivers or not. The comfortability that y'all had in the past, you don't have anymore. Not saying that you guys were comfortable or were waiting, but you better show up. You better show up. Yeah, man. I think this trade will help the Cowboys. And ultimately, we won't have the answer. We won't have the answer whether this was a good trade or not until until late January or February. I'm hoping February. Because we don't know. George Pickens may be a model citizen. He may be NFL young boy. He may be a menace to society. He may be a choir boy. I know that I heard this earlier from the Cowboy. I was over there at the start of the day, and had one of the people that there said that the shiesty mask, the Cowboys had a shiesty mask on the website. All NFL teams have them. Sold out. All of the shiesty masks sold out. They're gone. Y'all some savages. Cowboy Nation. Y'all wouldn't brought up all the shiesty mass in lieu of George Pickens getting traded to the Cowboys. But we won't know. We won't know whether it was worth the 3rd round pick. We won't know whether he'll sign here or not. Who knows? He may get here. Check this out. In all of George Pickens' life, his football life, okay? In all of George Pickens' football life at any level that he's ever played in his football entirety, he's never had a quarterback better than the one he has right now. Never. Not in Pittsburgh, not in Georgia. I don't know where the hell he went to high school at, but I'm pretty sure wasn't better. Unless he went to high school in Patrick Mahomes. But and so I'm willing to guarantee that in George Pickens, Hoover, Alabama, it's cool. Don't know who the quarterback was, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't not better than Dak Prescott. I'm willing to bet in George Pickens' football life, history, existence, he did not have a receiver opposite of him the caliber of CeeDee Lamb. So what does that mean? For once, he gets a chance to play with a good quarterback and a receiver that's actually better than him. He may like it here. He may get here and be like, holy smokes. This is what it feels like to not be having to catch passes from Kenny Two Gloves, from Justin Fields, from Russell Wilson. I like it here. What can you guys give me? Possibility. He may get here and suck. He may get here and stank out the gooch. Terrible. Not a fit. Cancer. Possible. He may get here and be all world. 1,900 yards. Possible. He may get here and punch Dak Prescott in the face on Monday Night Football. Possible. We won't know. We won't know till the end of the season whether this was a success or not. On the front end, I equate off-season player acquisition as, did this player make your football team significantly better? If the answer is yes, it's a win for me. It's a win for me. We can deal with it to a certain degree. We can deal with the nonsense to a certain degree. But for me, I'll speak for me. One of the things that I appreciated about from any coach, from any person in general, not just football, but in general, people that are honest with me on the front end, I don't care how brutally honest it is. If you're honest with me on the front end, I will respect you and honor you in such a way and hold you in such high regard. Tell me the truth. On the front end. Don't sugarcoat this for me. Don't like, you know what, man, we really appreciate the effort that you put in. Like, man, tell me from the front. Listen, here's the deal. When I sat down across from Bill Belichick before I signed with the Patriots, I sat down and he said, here's what I need you to do. He said, I need you to be this, this, and this. Can you do it? Yes or no? If no, don't worry. Your flight will be booked. We'll send you back to Texas. Thank you. Bill Belichick, your job here will be doing this, 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 and this. Can you do it? I'm like, shoot, yeah, boy, let's go. That's easy. I can do that. But be honest with me up front. Don't allow me to believe that I'm going to be something that I'm not. Because my imagination sometimes get away from me. But if I know, here's what I am required to do. Don't sugarcoat it. Tell me the truth. Tell them the truth. Be honest with the man. And let the chips fall where they may. But on the front end, this made the Dallas Cowboys a much better football team, at least offensively. So it's starting out as a win. No one will be able to tell until the season is over. But that's why they play the games. And I'm excited this year that the Cowboys, barring any injuries, will be playing games with George Pickens on their side. All right, man, that's it for your boy, Jay Holley. You know what you like to do, man. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave comments in there. Tell me your grade. What is the grade that you have for the Cowboys now after this trade acquisition? What is the grade that you have for them? Was it an A, a B, a C? Are you still like, don't want it, don't care about it? Let me know. Tweet me, leave it in the comments, do whatever it is, man. We read them, we respond to them sometimes. But, find me on Twitter. I'm more likely to respond there. Live action. Yee! Live action. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Remember, there's a king and a fool in every person. Whatever person you speak to the most will be the one that emerges. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You act like a king or a queen, whatever you like will come your way. All right, man. I'm your boy, Jay Holley, man. Remember, eliminate the contingencies. I'm out.